So my room is, well, it's so ugly. It literally looks like the garbage truck completely missed the landfill and just decided to dump all of the shit in here, and that is my room. That as shameful as it is, I've just been okay with that for as long as I can even remember. I'm at a point where I just noticed a shift in myself. I don't feel this sense of like chaotic comfort. I just feel overwhelmed. I feel anxious, and all of the clutter and all of the trash and the dust, it literally just represents the fact that I am not valuing myself enough to take care of my sacred space, and that hurts. When I look in this room, I also see and feel the past versions of myself that would just crawl in here for comfort. And not only are they the past versions of me, I feel like they're also the worst versions of me when I was at my lowest, and we'll get all into it as I'm cleaning, because I know I'm not the only one who struggles with this. So I'm honestly just gonna be so open about it and so honest. This is a new channel, and this is what I want to be on this channel. I want this to be a safe little space on the internet where we can just be humans and we can make mistakes and grow. And today I am kind of cleaning up my past mistakes, and I am ready to grow, and I want to do it together. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this shit over with. I think it's time we have a talk about how it even ended up getting this bad in the first place. And there's a lot of reasons, actually. It all started in the summer of 2009. I'm just kidding. I've honestly always hated cleaning, and I think it is because I see it as a chore. I see it as, oh, I have to get up and clean this. I have to get up and do things. God forbid. So really what it comes down to is just me not forming the habit of cleaning every day. I'm also just wanting to get to the root of it. I've mentioned before how this room and the clutter represents some of the worst versions of myself, and I can give you a couple of examples. So I want to say maybe a year and a half to 2 years after I had Kai, I got into one of the worst depressive episodes of my entire life, and it was definitely postpartum depression, which I was not expecting to get so late after I had him. I would lay in my bed and just rot all day, and I would barely even get out of bed to even go eat or go to the bathroom or see my family, anything. I was in my bed, in this corner, in survival mode, but honestly trying to just grasp at any reason for the will to live, and that took a huge toll on my health. And obviously my room wasn't looking it great, because I didn't care about my room, what it looked like. I didn't even care about the will to live at that point. So then it took a tremendous toll on my health, and I got really sick. A very long medical diagnosis later, I found out that I had transverse myelitis and I could not walk. It was too painful, and I cringe. I so heavily cringe at that era in my life, because I feel like that was the lowest I've ever been in my entire life, and I guess I really wasn't expecting it to be this hard to talk about, but like, whatever. But yeah, obviously if I can't walk, I can't clean. I mean, I tried, but like, it didn't really work out too well. And then a couple of months ago, Walker had gotten into a car crash. My boyfriend, if you're new here, hello. My boyfriend had gotten into a car crash. He lost his job. We lost our main source of income and almost lost our house. It was that bad. And that was another period of time where I was just in this corner, huddled up, depressed, and wanting to ignore everything in the outside world and just stay in here in my corner, in my cave, in my feelings, and rot. I basically just wanted to stop existing. Now I'm in this era where I'm not in survival mode. I'm actually at peace, and it is a little unsettling. But that's a topic for another time. I am saying goodbye to this depressing ass bed. I do want to get another one, but I'll have to save up a few more coins before I get a new bed set. I just want to let go of everything that this bed represented. I want to just clear its energy for rest and for comfort. First, I really want to explain just how I'm feeling, because I had no clue this process would take such an emotional and physical toll on me. Like, what? I feel like I've barely even gotten started, and my back is hurting, my head is hurting, and I'm so exhausted, and I literally feel like I'm on the verge of tears. I feel like I'm about to cry, and I want to, but I don't want to, you know? Most of my biggest internal struggles was right here. But mainly just in this whole room and in this space in general, and me growing into the person that I truly have always wanted to be. I know that this space does not reflect that at all, and growth and transformation is uncomfortable. Honestly, right now I think is the perfect time to say a little goodbye note to this chaotic and honestly ugly version of my room. Whenever I needed it the most, that security and seclusion was there, and it is the reason why I am here right now. I really want to still have my gratitude for a place that I could come and process all of my thoughts, go through all of those dark emotions, and kind of get them out of my system. And now I am getting them out of this room. My intentions for my new room is to be inviting. I want to have people over. I want to be able to just relax and chill in here. I just want this room to be my sanctuary, and I want to feel calm and at peace in here rather than secluded and alone. But anyway, lots of internal battles here, but we're gonna get through it one piece of clothing at a time. So earlier when I was speaking about energy in the room and why I was, feeling so heavy and sad, I found a couple of notes that were just in this dresser right here, right next to me. As I sleep and I rest and I just go about my daily life, this is just here, and I just know that I cannot have things like this in a space where I want to grow, and it feels so good to physically be decluttering it and throwing things like this away and not having its energy just ruminate in here. And so I want to burn this. But I don't want to set off the smoke alarms, so we're just gonna rip this up and let it go. And it's kind of cringy but kind of nice telling the people who are watching this about these struggles, because it means that I actually finally overcame them. And it just feels so good to let these things go. Just let it go. So far, we've talked a lot about my energy cleansing journey, so now I have 2 questions for you to pick which one you resonate with the most. Does the physical energy surrounding you impact your internal world, or does the state of your inner self reflect and bleed out into the physical? As for me, and I'm sure for many of you, the answer is a combination of both. If you're living in a space that just drains you and is filled with clutter and stagnant energy, then you will start to absorb the negative vibrations and feel overwhelmed internally. But on the flip side, if you are in a depressive state filled with stress and animosity, then I'm sure your outer world will start to reflect that. Maybe you physically just don't have the energy to clean because your inner world is draining enough. Whichever scenario you're currently in or have been through, just know that I'm sorry, because I know how impossible it seems to get started. So I made a list of 8 ways to recognize if your space needs cleansing, and another list to help you get started. So you might be asking, how do I even know my space is filled with negative energy? And the first way to instantly know is if you're having consistent negative emotions. And I know this one seems a little obvious, but if you're coming home and you're immediately feeling a shift in your mood, specifically anxiety, sadness, or irritability, it might be time to assess the energy around you. Number 2, unexplained fatigue. Similar to number 1, you'll start to feel a shift within yourself, but it's actually an energy shift instead of an emotional one. Maybe you had plans, goals, or motivation, and when you enter a space, you just feel depleted, no longer wanting to do anything because you simply don't have the energy. Number 3, difficulty sleeping. If we are talking about your bedroom specifically, although you feel fatigued, you might still not be able to sleep. The reason being, well, what is the number 1 thing that negative energy seeks to disrupt? Peace. Number 4, so maybe you aren't the only one in your space who can feel the negative force. If multiple people are being affected, then this can easily cause tension and stress between you guys. Number 5, the inability to focus. Difficulty concentrating or a feeling of mental clutter might mean that it's time to clear the air. Number 6, stagnation. If things just don't seem to be moving forward in life, then the blocked energy of your space could potentially be holding you back. Number 7, clutter and distractions. So in this case, I'm not just talking about a physical mess. If there are things that represent an older version of you that you've outgrown, then it's time to let them go. And lastly, a heavy atmosphere. Although we can't always see it, negative energy can be felt, and it is heavy. Odd smells and a dense atmosphere are classic indicators of negative energy. So recognizing these signs is the first step. Now, let's cleanse and refresh our space with a few uplifting methods. And as you make your way through the list, notice how your mind and body feels in the process of transforming your environment. Each action not only clears the physical space, but it also invites a sense of renewal and lightness within you, potentially lifting burdens you didn't even realize that you were carrying. So let's just get the most obvious step out of the way. Number 1, decluttering. You can start with trash, and then clothes, and then any other items that just no longer bring you joy. Number 2, smudging. This is a common yet ancient spiritual practice originating from indigenous cultures to purify, protect, and heal the energy in your space. The 3 most common materials for smudging are sage, palo santo, and cedar. And after you light the herbs, you can waft the smoke around certain objects and corners, and even around yourself to purify the environment. It's also important to set your intentions while smudging so that you can invite positivity and protection. Number 3, sound cleansing. All energy in the universe vibrates at different frequencies. Sound and music are powerful forces that can emit waves through the air to then harmonize and adjust the energy levels in our surroundings. If you already have a Tibetan singing bowl, then I'm pretty sure you can just click on this video because you've probably already achieved guru status and I honestly should be taking lessons from you. But for the average person, I recommend this YouTube video because it's 528 Hz and this specific frequency is referred as the love frequency or miracle tone. Number 4. My next tip is to utilize your natural light. The sun is our most powerful energy source and it's crucial to make our space feel more connected, vibrant, and alive. If you're like me and you only have one window in your room, then you can add a warm mood lighting in the corners to brighten up your space, or you can take note from the feng shui principles and strategically place mirrors to reflect light around your room. Number 5, airflow. To alleviate stagnant energy, you can frequently refresh your space by opening up a window, turning on a fan, or maybe even investing in an air purifier. Number 6. However, the best air purifier, in my opinion, are beautiful houseplants that not only improve oxygen levels, but they also represent growth and rejuvenation in your room. And number 7, my personal favorite, you can break up the stagnant energy by physically dancing, pacing, doing yoga, exercising, just moving around. Dancing specifically helps by not only stirring the air and shifting patterns of energy flow, but it also increases your body's vibrational energy. By the way, take a shot after every time I say the word energy, and I swear by the end of this video you will be plastered. Now, the next 2 steps I am not very familiar with, but a ton of people swear by their cleansing properties. So number 8. Crystals. For example, amethyst provides calmness and spirituality, while clear quartz amplifies energy and thought. While I'm not really an expert in this realm, I still think that crystals are a beautiful way to aid in balancing and maintaining a peaceful energy. And lastly, many people use salt. So you can take a bowl of sea salt and place it in the corners of your room. Salt is believed to absorb negative energy from the environment and can draw out and neutralize negative vibrations from the air. Himalayan salt lamps are also a lovely alternative and are said to emit negative ions that have healing properties. Although, to be completely honest, there is very little scientific research to back up these claims. But honestly, what's the harm of just having a pretty lamp in your room? Yay! This is my little celebratory dance because, oh my gosh, it feels so liberating to just be able to get rid of this walker. And I can honestly say, from the bottom of my heart, I will not miss it one bit. But here's the reveal of my clean, organized, beautiful closet. Honestly, our closet is a little small, but at least we can walk in here now without having to climb all over this clutter. Honestly, the only issue is the fact that all of these clothes that are folded and not hung up in the closet need somewhere to go. And so far, we have this ugly ass dresser that I'll show you. All right, I've had this dresser since like I was in junior high. It's time to go. It's time to go. Literally from where my old dog chewed on the corner. But my plan is to get this out today, make room for my desk and like my art wall and a meditation station. Actually, let me go ahead and show you the vision for this room while I'm here. So let's go ahead and dive into my vision for this room. Let me try to find it. My sketchbook is literally full of just like every thought I've ever had in my head and occasionally a drawing. Okay, finally. But let me give y'all a closer look. So this is the vision. This is kind of what I have going on. Here's where my desk is gonna go. Literally just ignore the perspective right there. I know what I'm talking about at least. But here's my desk. Right here is what I'm so excited about. This is gonna be my art wall. So this is the vision and we're gonna make this come to life. Closet organizers. Here we come. Here we come. Okay, looking for... Here it is. Look at this. Closet organizer. $6, 6 shelves. This is my top pick. I don't know if we're gonna have room for it in the closet with all of the stuff we have to get. So, but I'll keep that in mind.
The rag.
Um, there was, I think
It might. Is it like stuff like that, like the plasticky stuff?
no. Well, do you want to think about whether or not we want it, or do you want it to do like the closet stuff?
Let's go look at it before I decide.
There is this lady outside the store who had a sign, said she needed some help buying some diapers, size 4, and some water and baby clothes, and I just literally hate seeing that. So we're gonna help her out. I don't have like too much money, but whatever I can help her out with, we're gonna try.
Size 4.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna go grab a package of wipes, just like a smaller one, just to have. God, I forgot how expensive this shit is, to be honest, but
Does she need like? Surely not.
yeah, probably just that. Is it the Neuro Pro? The Neuro Pro is what she needs.
Oh.
That's awesome. Drum roll. My desk is finally here, and it literally just feels surreal because I've been envisioning and dreaming of this space right here for so long, and to like see it and feel it and touch it is like literally the best feeling ever. I just know I'm gonna be so productive and creative in this space, and I'm so excited. Hello loves! I really hope that you're enjoying this video so far. I'm sorry that it's taken me like so long to make this video. I think it's been around a little less than 2 months from start to finish. There has been plenty of breaks in between, but I'm just still a stay-at-home mom, so my #1 priority will always be my son Kai, and so that's why this video took forever to make. But I'm gonna try my absolute best to upload new videos every Sunday. The videos that I'm going to be making looks a little different than the video that I made today. The videos in the future will be talking about a variety of different topics, honestly, everything from like existentialism, spirituality, philosophy, just things like that, all while I'm painting a portrait that represents our topic. Next Sunday, we're going to be talking about the beauty in the midst of feeling lost in life. which I do know that sounds like a huge contradiction, but we're going to explore just how powerful taking some time to pause and accepting the present moment for what it is can be, even if you're feeling stuck and especially if you're feeling lost. My goal for this new channel is to bridge deeper conversations, all while creating art together. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then you can subscribe and I will see you next week. Also, if you found the little section of me talking about energy cleansing helpful, I'm soon gonna have a little ebook guide for you completely for free in the description box. It may take me a little while to finish it, but once it is ready, the link will be down below. I didn't want to wait any longer to get this video up, so thank you for being patient. But if you're watching this right now and it's not here yet, you can just come back in 24 hours to download it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It just means the world to me, and thank you for supporting my new channel. So now with all of that being said, let's finish decorating.
Please, someone in electrical to cut wire.
Oh, I love this one. Come here, look. Come over this one. There you go. Okay. Hello. Welcome back. It has been quite a few days. I absolutely did not think that this process of just revamping my room, getting my desk set up would take me this long. I think it's literally been definitely over 10 days, 10-15 days. I went on a little mini vacation to Missouri in between then. So now I want to show you guys the plants that I got from Home Depot. Here is the first one. This is the string of dolphins, and I think it's just gonna look so beautiful hanging down from the ceiling. And I'm not even sure what this one is called yet. I'm gonna have to do some research on this, but I think the leaves are just absolutely beautiful, and it's got some new growth right in here, and also the little stems down here. So I think this plant is gonna have some potential, and I'm going to hang them right above my desk so that I can just have these beautiful representations of growth and life in this little corner. I don't know how to hang this up on the ceiling, and Walter's not here. I usually ask him to solve these problems for me, but today we are on our own. We're girl bossing it up, and we're gonna figure it out. So let's go.
Pairing. Connected.